Hi, my name is Miss Cherie, and welcome to Storytime. Let's start off with our hello song. We wave and say hello, we wave and say hello. With the friends at Storytime, we wave and say hello. We clap and say hello, we clap and say hello. With the friends at Storytime, we clap and say hello. All right, it's time for our Storytime rhyme. 1, 2, our eyes are watching. 3, 4, our ears are listening. 5, 6, our lips are zipped. 7, 8, story time is great. 9, 10, let the fun begin. Today our story time is all about boxes. Have you ever played with a box before? Well, our first story is called What to Do with the Box. And it was written by Jane Yolen. She is our author because she wrote all the words to the story. And Chris Shaban is our illustrator because he drew all the pictures. Let's begin. A box. A box is a strange device. You can open it once. You can open it twice. You can climb inside and there read a book. It can be a library. A palace. Or nook. You can lock the door with a magical key. Invite your dolls to come in for tea. You can paint a landscape with sun, sand, and sky. Or crayon and egret that's flying right by. Or paint a blue river and very green trees. You can borrow a fan just to make a small breeze. See the fan? You can drive in that box all around a dirt track. You can sail in that box off to Paris and back. A box is a wonder indeed. The only such magic that you'll ever need. So come for a visit right now, right this day. I've got a grand box, just so we two can play. And that's the end of our first story. All right, now I have a box. Here is a box where something is hid. I wonder what's inside there. It makes a sound, ribbit, ribbit. Could it be? Why, yes, without a doubt. It's a frog. Let it come out. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Okay. Here is a box where something is hid. I wonder what could be in there. It makes a sound, quack, quack. Could it be? Why, yes, without a doubt, it is a duck. Let's have it come out. Quack, 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 quack. Here is a box where something is hid. I wonder what could be in there. It makes a sound, neigh, neigh. Could it be? Why, yes, it's a horse. Without a doubt, let it come out. There it is, neigh, neigh. All right, it is time for our last story. This one is called The Nowhere Box. And it was written and illustrated by Sam Zuppardi. George's little brother was being a real nuisance. So was his even littler brother. Everywhere George went, the littler boys followed, and George had had enough. Where are you going? Nowhere. And you can't follow me. The box from the washing machine was just what George needed. In no time, he was ready for his escape. George pressed a button. And he was nowhere. Nowhere was vast and empty. But not for long. Look at that. Soon, nowhere was amazing. Look at that roller coaster. Nowhere was magnificent. Look, it's a rocket ship. Nowhere was stupendous. Look, he made a pirate ship. And look at all those big waves. Meanwhile, George's little brothers were wondering where he'd gone. He wasn't in the bedroom. He wasn't in the bathroom. He wasn't in the living room. Where was George? He was nowhere. But in nowhere, there were no enemy pirates in sight, and there were no dragons to be found. In fact, there was no one at all. And that's when George realized he knew just where to find great enemy pirates, and pretty good dragons too. With that thought, he hopped back in his ship and set a course for home. George, where have you been? Oh, nowhere. And that's the end of our last story. All right, so we're going to pretend to be a Jack-in-the-Box toy. So what we're going to do is we are going to sit down, or you can crouch down, however you want to do it. And then we're going to put our hands on our head, and then we're going to ask the Jack-in-the-Box to come out, and we're going to shoot back up and put our hands out, and we're going to rock back and forth. Okay, so we'll run through it a few times. So I'm going to sit down. And I'm going to put my hands on my head. Jack in the Box, sit so still. Won't you come out? Yes, I will. All right, let's do it again. Hands on our head. Jack in the Box, sit so still. Won't you come out? Yes, I will. All right, let's do it one more time. Jack in the Box, sit so still. Won't you come out? Yes, I will. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. Let's sing our goodbye song. We wave and say goodbye. We wave and say goodbye. With the friends at story time, we wave and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. We clap and say goodbye. With the friends at story time, we clap and say goodbye. Goodbye, friends.